Hello, folks. I want to talk to you guys about the Jacob Blake shooting, the Wisconsin police shooting. This was a unarmed black man being shot 7 times while going to his car. Now, I don't know all the information. I only saw the video. I don't know all the information in regards to why the police were there, um, what actually happened. There's hearsay that he tried to break up a fight and he was going to his car. Um, when I looked at the police video, it looked like he was walking to his car. They gave commands before he was walking to his car, and he just walked to his car. Um, it didn't appear that he was going to go get a weapon. I mean, he wasn't rushing to his car, he was just walking to his car. Um, and while he was walking to his car again, he was getting shot. Yes, he did resist arrest. Um, I'm still grappling with him getting shot in the back. Now I've looked at this through a cop's lens. I got it. He might have tried to get a gun. You didn't know. Some conservative commentators were saying that he might have had a knife, or he had his hands down. He might have pulled a weapon, or he might have pulled. I mean, that's the threat. Okay, that's what they were concerned about. But again, another unarmed black man dying. Now, there's a racial pattern, folks. Whether people, I'm not going to even say they whether we want to believe it or not. I don't think people are trying to deny it. I think conservatives don't believe racism exists. They think it's a leftist made up lie. They just don't believe in it. And the reason why is because they theoretically and practically could see themselves interacting with black people with no hatred, no ill will, no dislike. They can see themselves working for a black person. They can see themselves having a best black friend. They can see themselves doing many things with black people, even if they don't have many black friends. And when they look at that video, they automatically say if that was a white person, that white person deserves the same fate. Now the problem is, it seems to me like a lot of times this has happened to black people disproportionately, and I can't explain it. I can't explain it. And it's hard for me to tell black people. It's hard for me to tell black people who see the same pattern not to focus on this racial problem and not to focus on the racial disparities and just think that somehow black people are just doing things wrong. Now, Officer Tatum, his main theme is don't resist arrest. Don't resist arrest. Now, it's problematic for me to say, or it's problematic for me to tell lecture black people not to resist arrest. I mean, obviously you shouldn't resist arrest, but the notion that I have to tell black people this in order for them to be treated equally, because I just don't see them being treated equally. I mean, individually, the person says they're not racist. I get it, but as a group, I don't see black people being treated equally. And I can't continue to make up bullshit excuses for this type of mistreatment. I just can't. However, I have to tell, yes, I should say, look, black people, black men, don't resist arrest. Don't resist arrest. Do exactly what the cop says. Don't have an attitude, even though you may be in the right to have an attitude. Just have your day in court and survive it. Just survive the day. Because I can't see this bullshit all the. I mean, there's something wrong with how black people are seen. It's just not in their head. And that's the thing. It's just not in their head. I've seen studies where black people are 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 perceived as greater suspects. That's not a lie. I've seen what you would do. Where a black person was staging stealing a bike and a white person was staging stealing a bike. And these were done multiple times in multiple areas, different. The black guy and the white guy were different sizes, and still the black person was perceived as a threat. The white person, well, they don't even know that he's stealing a bike. I know we have to do, I know conservatives, you want to have more studies, they have to be everywhere. Urban areas, suburban areas, everywhere. And hopefully, maybe at some day I will do those studies. But yes, I have to tell young black men, yes, don't resist arrest, don't cop an attitude. Even if you believe your profile, just do what the cop says. If that guy perfectly complied with the cops, he would be alive. Yes, that's true. But we've seen white folks who do not perfectly comply. I've seen videos where white folks do not perfectly comply. And they cops are chasing them with a gun. The white guy's pulling out a knife. The white cop shows restraint, doesn't shoot him immediately. Pulls out a knife. White guy pulls out the knife, ready, going after this guy. The white cop warns him and warns him and warns him and warns him. Then shoots him. But it's like minutes. There's a long period of time. Black guy, automatic. Pulling out the gun, commands. He walks away, shoot him. Instantly. The Rice kid, Tamir Rice. It was immediate. It wasn't. There was no conversation. There was no warning. Nothing. Shot. This is a young black kid. What was the difference between the white guy, who's pulling out a knife, yielding a knife, and for 3 minutes, the cop shows restraint. But yes, black folks. Yes, young black men, you have to not resist. Do not resist. You're going to get killed. I know it's unfair. I know I shouldn't be saying this. But I can't deal with black guys getting killed like this anymore.